I'm the king of manipulation, call me social ski. Slide through your firewall, I'm lurking in your dream. Fishing for the key codes, got 'em on a string. Dropping exploits in your inbox, now I'm pulling all the strings. Impersonation, that's my love language. I can spoof a CEO, yeah, I'm about that damage. You think you got security, but baby, I'm the pitch. Got you clicking every link like I'm pulling on a switch. It's a beautiful game, I ain't even gotta try. I romance your credentials, slip right on by. Your processes look tight, but I find the flaw. Love the thrill of breaking systems, I'm the social law. I'm a social engineer, I'm the one you'll never see. Like a whisper in your ear, dropping knowledge subtly. Love to slip between the cracks, I got the keys. When I'm done, you'll be left with zero guarantees. I'm a social engineer, yeah, I play it like a game. Catch me slipping through the locks, now you'll never be the same. Every password that you thought was safe, it's obsolete. When I love the exploit, there ain't no retreat. Pretexting conversations, act like I belong. You think you know my name, but I'm playing you all along. Tailgating in the building, smooth like I'm legit. Infiltrate the office, now I'm in, this is it. Spearfish your emotions, baby, it's all finesse. Loving when they open up, confess their home address. I get inside the system, it's like we're intertwined. Data breach on the low, but to me it's all divine. Recount on your weakness, baby, that's my art. From the boardroom to the back door, I'm playing every part. Honey trap sweet, yeah, I know what you crave. Got your firewall down, now we riding the wave. I'm a social engineer, I'm the one you'll never see. Like a whisper in your ear, dropping knowledge subtly. Love to slip between the cracks, I got the keys. When I'm done, you'll be left with zero guarantees. I'm a social engineer, yeah, I play it like a game. Catch me slipping through the locks, now you'll never be the same. Every password that you thought was safe, it's obsolete. When I love the exploit, there ain't no retreat. It's the
Chief, mate, what do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Are you ready?
It's time!
Welcome back to another Sunday afternoon episode of DevOps, Software Explorations. We're working on DevOps. Welcome. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing well. We were live on Friday night, not yesterday. I was busy. I was at a competition, but we are back. We are going to continue working on trying out the Docker Compose on AWS. We had some weird issues at the end of last week. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna see what's going on. But we're here. I am Tech Coach Ralph. We are, as always, Engineer to Win. And so welcome in your car. How are you doing today? I got my King Tech Pookie in the building. Shout out to my guy, your car.
I appreciate you.
And he says, I got the AI track banging. You know we do. You know how we do. we just keep innovating, figuring out new tools, new softwares, and we put them to use. We see how that goes. But we're here. So today is Sunday, October 20th, 2024. Started a little bit later today. I was supposed to go do something, but it wasn't going to work out. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay here. I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm not going to get into any extracurricular activities today, right? So we're here. We're going to get to work. Let's get into our agenda. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So first and foremost, you know how I like to do. I want to say a big thank you to all of the subscribers here who are the new ones, the old ones, those who watch from the clouds, those who join us in the live chats and have a grand old time with us. I appreciate you all.
I appreciate you.
And a big salute to all of my tech savages. That includes the tech barbarians, the tech prodigies, and the technical explorers. Shout out to you all. And I gotta say a special thank you to all of my YouTube members, those supporters there, my tech mercenaries. Shout out to you guys.
I appreciate you. We the best.
And of course, shout out to the bag chasers out there.
Money.
And last but certainly not least, shout out to the tech pookies out there.
Hey.
So, with that being said, do me a favor. If you are just coming into the show, if it's your first time here, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can know every time that we go live and drop new content, as well as go to techcoachdraft.dev. You can sign up for free. We have access to like the sprint reviews, the Scrum nights. We have videos on how to use LinkedIn efficiently, not for just complaining and whining, but how to use it efficiently, job searching, networking with people, how to use Glassdoor, how to use AI, how to update your resume, a bunch of stuff we do over there. And you can also sign up for one-on-one coaching where we can work together and we can run it up, help you get to that next level. All right. That is at techcoachdraft.dev. Sign up today. You can sign up for free. All right. So that being said, let me jump into the show schedule real quick. We have our Saturday morning shows. We actually just had it on this past Friday night, but it is the Men Lie, Women Lie, Numbers Manipulate show. That's where we do our weekly economic review. It is co-hosted by my two friends, Mitch and Yakar. They co-hosted from the chat, giving me valuable insight. They are the numbers. Sometimes though, we disagree, right? Sometimes we disagree. And my co-hosts are allowed to be wrong. And we might disagree but we're all friends at the end of the day, even if they are wrong sometimes. I'm just kidding. All right. So then we have our morning shows. We do it Mondays and Wednesdays. It is the Coffee and Kata show. We review some news stories. On Mondays, we look at the numbers to review for the week that we're going to be talking about on Saturday mornings, but we have the numbers to review, and then we look at some news stories, and then we also do some mobile development. We are working on our time cost calculator. So we're working through that right now. We're writing tests for our Flutter app, our Flutter widget test. And then Sunday afternoons, today we do software explorations, working our way through DevOps. Tuesday nights, our Q&A show. If you have questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability. I find questions, you can call in, so many different things. Thursday nights, more software explorations. We're currently working through building our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data, which we use on Saturdays to get our definitions, get our examples, and then break down the information. So it's Monday mornings, we get the numbers to review. Thursdays, we're working on building out the app. And then on Saturday mornings, we actually use that app to review the numbers for Monday. So it's all connected, right? As my guy Yakar says, it builds itself. The content creates itself, right? And then that's it. That's our schedule. That is our schedule. And then we have our pre-recorded content as well. Mondays, we have candid conversations. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be talking about why I think for most people, boot camps cannot work. So you definitely want to tune in for that. Wednesdays, we have software explorations, concept and overviews. This coming Wednesday, we're going to be talking about how does story pointing work. When we spoke about story refinements last week, but now how do you point stories? So we're going to be talking about that. And then Fridays, we have the Bug Bite, where we're talking about different software industry related bugs. It could be cybersecurity attacks. It could be social engineering, just like you heard in the song. Different things we talk about. And then throughout the week, we have shorts as well as clips from the Q&A show, right? We break it down, small digestible pieces, all of that good stuff, all right? So that is the show schedule for the week. Let me see. What was I going to do? All right, so we are about to get into the show. So the plan for today, we're going to continue with AWS. I already have AWS. I'm already have the EC2 instance running. We're going to log into that, and then we're going to try Docker Compose, see what's going on, and then we will go into our break. Let me see. I got my guy in the building. What's up, Mitch? My guy says, Mitch says, eyes open CVS. I'm the spot 24-hour CVS. So I guess that is Mitch's attempt of dropping some bars, but I have no idea what that means. Sorry. I tried. Maybe I read it wrong. Who knows? But I got my bestie in the building nonetheless. And Mitch says, how was the competition? It was good. I learned. I was honestly, I'm gonna go live for probably sometime in the next couple of weeks, where I review the video. It was 2-2. The guy had one advantage. 40 seconds left. He swept me to tie it, but he already had an advantage. So he won. It is what it is. But I was there. And I'll have, like, when I go live, I'll have some additional comments. Like, after we review it, have some additional comments. Like, I'll tell you this, though. It was a major difference yesterday's competition versus when I competed back in March, and just the whole atmosphere on that, it was totally different. So we'll talk about that on another live stream, but it was a good experience. I had a lot of fun, felt very comfortable, was just about to win, but I messed up at the end. It is what it is. All right. We're going to jump into our first segment of the day.
It's time to do.
All right. So, let's go over to here and, let's see. All right. So I have the server started. Let me click on it to get the information. And we're going to copy this. By the way, Mitch, did you see the whole McDonald's thing today? That was pretty funny. The whole McDonald's thing. All right, we're going to go to SSH. SSH is how you log into a server. What is SSH? Let me see. What does SSH actually stand for? I've been using SSH for almost 20 years, but I don't even know what it says. SSH. What does SSH stand for? Secure shell. All right, so SSH or secure shell. Okay, so SSH is secure shell. See, me, I wouldn't be able to pass on Linux sets, but I would be able to do a bunch of stuff, logging into Linux and stuff like that, right? So SSH, and then we're gonna do -I. We're gonna do TCR for the security key, and we're gonna do EC2-user @ and here we're gonna say yes. We're logged in, all right? So we're gonna do a ls. We have our Docker Compose file. Let's see, Docker PS. And we have all right, nothing is running. All right, so let's do Docker Compose up. See what happens. Creating the network. Everything is running. Let me see. Yakar, tell Mitch what happened at McDonald's. Let Mitch know what happened at McDonald's today. Let's see. So Flask app. Why is there a Flask app running? I thought this was Java. All right, something's weird. You know what? I think I know what it is. Control C. Let's do, okay, yeah, I have to go into the folder. Docker compose. That's a different Docker compose. So you have to have your stuff organized. Let's see, ls is for list. All right, cd currency, that's where it's at. Ls, all right, Docker. What is TechCoach doing in there? All right, so let's do Docker compose up. What's good, me, Mysify? How is it going? How's it going? You know what? Since me, Mysify is here, I'm gonna let him know towards the end of the show, at like the last break or final thoughts or whatever, our last segment of the show, right? I'm going to be showing, my first YouTube video, like the first video I uploaded to YouTube back 17 years ago on another channel. It was of this 1994 Honda Accord Coupe on 20s that that my friend had, whatever, like he did all the stuff, all the work on it, right? And we ended up selling it on eBay for like $10,000 or something like that. I'm going to be showing that car, that video I posted on YouTube, and that was the car. That was the video that help us sell the car. All right, so this is up. Now let's go over to the other browser. Let me see. It was my original, like my original personal YouTube page, right? All right, let's go here. So we are looking for 8. What are we looking for? Let me see. I'm not even sure what port is on. Oh crap. So all right, let's do this. Let me see if I can log into a second. Oops, not that. Let's see if I can log into a second instance of this. All right, so cd documents, AWS. Let's say we do SSH-I and then TCR. And then we do EC2-user at. Let's see if I can be logged into 2 of them at the same time. Okay, cool. I'm in both at the same time. So let's do Docker PS and 8001. I thought it had a CD currency. Did we take out the override? LS? Maybe I deleted the override. All right, let's see if that works. But I would, yeah, you're a pretty tall guy. I mean, Mysify. About to organize. Man, I need to organize this studio over here. It's a mess in here. Let's see. Which technically the studio is technically the garage in a sense. But Hondas are too small for me. That's awesome. All right, let's go over here. So if we go to 8,000. All right, so if we do localhost 8,000. Let's copy that. And let's go to here. So the application has no explicit mapping for error. So let's see what the error is, because I don't think we should be getting an error. Let's look over here. Let's do this. Let's just go to. So what I like to do is I like to put a bunch of spaces so I can see where to like how see what the error was, right? That's a little trick that I learned from one of my friends. All right, so the URL is not normalized. What does that mean? The URL was not normalized. Let's see. No, but this was actually a 94 Honda Accord Coupe. Let's see. Currency exchange. Why is that? That should have worked. Currency exchange. Let's go to. Oh, okay. There's 2 slashes in there. That's why. All right, there you go. Wow, I can't believe 2 slashes would do that. Can't believe 2 slashes would do that. All right. Let's see. So we got that. All right. So I still want to try that override though, because I want that override to work. So now we're gonna try to do the. Oh, let's say 100, and we're gonna duplicate this. We're gonna take this and go to. $8,100, and we're gonna go to copy that. All right. Oh, what happened there? Let me see. All right, let's delete these. 8100, paste that. Probably have the same error in this thing with the double slashes. Let me see. Sure do. All right, so that works. All right, cool. So that works. But the override didn't work last time. So let's go back over here. Well, actually, no, before we do that, let's see. Docker compose override ports. So let's see, how do we do that? Because I want to see why we're having that issue last time, right? So my Docker compose looks like this. When I run the command, docker compose, the Nginx exposes host machine 2 ports 8080 because it merges port properties. Is there a way to override it? I only want to expose only port 80. So I think that was the issue we were having last time. This behavior is documented over here for multi-value options, ports expose, external links, DNS, yeah. Since ports will be the concatenation of the ports in all your compose files, I would suggest creating a new dockercompose.dev, which contains your development port mappings, removing them from your Docker compose. Oh. As Nixon says, you can name this dockercompose.override to apply your development configuration automatically without chaining the Docker compose files. Will be applied if you manually specify another override file. Your development configuration automatically. Wait, you can name the Docker compose.override.yaml to apply your development configuration automatically without chaining the Docker compose files. So dockercompose.override.yaml will not be applied if you manually specify another override file. For example, dockercompose-f dockercompose.yaml so this person is saying it's no longer the best strategy. Use the exclamation point override feature. So this is not possible through Docker Compose file using override, the override modifier. So if we do 8100, so that's what we're trying to do. All right, let's try that. Let's try that. So we're going to go into here. And let's do Vim. I'm using Vim. Remember that person who was using Vim and they and the wife didn't care whatsoever? It happens. So Docker Compose. So Vim Docker dash compose. I'm surprised I deleted it. Docker Compose, or no, yeah, Docker Compose dash override dot YAML. And we are going to do, let me open up a, which file do we do this in? Let me get me a sample Docker Compose file. Which issue are you referring to? Your car? There's not a particular issue right now. So last week we were trying to override the ports on AWS with a Docker Compose override file, but for some reason it wasn't working. But I think I see what's going on now. So we're gonna do an override file. We're gonna say let's go with services, and we're gonna say currency.conversion, and then we're gonna say ports, and we're going to say the ports are, so that's gonna get override right there. And then we're going to say here 8150 to 8100. And then we're going to say currency dash exchange and ports override dash 8050 colon 8000. So now what this should do is saying, all right, when you go to currency exchange, instead of using port 8000, I want it to start on port 8050, and that maps to the 8000 inside of that Docker container. And when I do 8150, it should, or when I do that currency conversion, 8150 should map into 8100 inside of this, right? So let's save that. And the way that we're going to test it is we're going to start, we're going to stop this one, right? And we're going to start so let's do Docker Compose down. Yeah. And let's clear that out. I want to see, let me see if I have my older commands. where I can just start up the Docker. All right, so yeah, so let's start up this. This is the currency conversion. So I can find the, let's find the currency exchange. Geez, where's the currency exchange? Are there, no, it's still currency conversion. Still currency conversion. All right, there goes currency exchange. Oh, that's the MM3 though. Let me see if I have currency exchange in here. Currency conversion. All right, there goes currency exchange. Let's start that one up. Oh, I already had Docker. Yes, I already have these from last time. I can just start it up that way. So TCR currency exchange, Docker start that, and let's do a Docker start. All right, Docker start that. All right, so now if we were to go back to over here and we go to here, this shouldn't change, right? Yeah, so that's good. But now this is running locally. I mean, not locally, but we like a regular Docker image. We're not using Docker Compose, right? So if we refresh this, and that's the well, oh wait, timed out. Why did that one time out? Let's see what that timed out. Maybe the network. Docker network ls. Docker network inspect. Currency network. So let's see what's on this network. We have on the currency network.
Lunch break.
Currency exchange, currency conversion. So they should be talking to each other. Let me try that one more time. That's strange. Docker PS. We have 8,000 to 8,000, 8,001. Something with this currency one. All right, we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that after break, all right? But we are at break. Do me a favor, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. As well as go to techcoach.dev, sign up today. You can sign up for free, get access to amazing exclusive content, all right? Let me see what the chat has to say, and then we're going to, this first video we're gonna watch, it is just for your car. Just for your car, because it's his favorite, it's about his favorite show on YouTube ever, all right? But before we get into that, let me see what the chat has to say. Let's see. Let's see. Your car says that Ralph got choked out. Negative, Ghostwriter. I did not get choked out. It was actually a really good fight. I actually had this like takedown at one point, which put me up by 2 points. But then I had to defend a choke that he tried to do, and that caused me to get swept over. But it was a really great fight. it's always like after I watch after like the whole fight is done and I see a picture, I'm like, wow, that guy was like a lot bigger than me. It's always like whenever I'm actually like in the fight, I never notice how much taller they are than me, and then after the fact, I'm like, oh yeah, like I look tiny over here. I digress. All right. Yakar says he definitely is old. I am old. I'm an old man. All right. It says, but I wouldn't hang out at CVS. I just see some people post that outside of CVS. I'm like, why are you doing that? Mitch says he gives out prescriptions. Sure you do. All right. Let's see. So Mitch said he hadn't heard anything at McDonald's. Yakar says that President Trump went to work at McDonald's longer than Kamala, who said she worked at McDonald's, never did. He was handing out fries. He was handing out fries. Like he actually, not only handing out fries, he put the fries in the fryer. Like the guy who's been working there for 8 years showed him exactly how to do it. He put the fries in the fryer. Then he took them out and he shook them for. See, now I know how fries are actually made at McDonald's, right? And then he took them out and then he gave them a little shake, put them back into so the fries would not be stuck together. And then he put it back into the basket, and then he took it out and he put it on the thing, and then he holds it up for like 10 seconds so the oil can drain. Dumps it into the where the fry thing is, and they don't mix old fries with new fries. And they do like 1 drop of salt on it, and then you pinch the little fry thing holder, and then you take the fry scooper. Actually, no, you have to use the fry scooper to shake up the salt into the fries. Then you pinch the bottom of the fry cup thingy, and then you scoop and you sink it in. It never touches your hands. That's what I learned today. All right. Let's see. I've got my guy Me Masify in the building. What's up, Me Masify? Let's see. That's another channel. This guy works for the CIA. That was my first, like, when you first get your Google address and your Google email address and you connect that to YouTube. Little Guy Cars. What? Mimai says how others are too small for him. Ralph was talking about I want to say it was a 95. But I have to find my old hard drive so that I can pull some pictures out of that. Mimai says I'm only 6'2", according. Well, if that's the case, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this first video too, Mimai. If you're 6'5", you would still be too short. You gotta be 6'6" and up. That's a good question. Hopefully studying for the final exam, Yakar. Hopefully studying for the final exam. That's it. Shaquille O'Neal. Let's see. So what's the issue? There was no real issue. Just messing around with. I want to figure out this Docker override because last week the Docker override. I had this error, but I didn't have that exclamation point override on there, so there might be something to that. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. If you don't. Says if you don't show it, we don't believe you. You got. I'll show it. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a special live where I call up my friends and we're going to review the video. My other friend though, like it was just me and another friend of mine who trains with me who competed. He got double gold. He got double gold. I'm gonna see if I can get him on that show as well, where we go live reviewing it. But he ended up having to fight the same person twice to win his first goal, and then he went into the absolute, where it's like all weight classes in the same age bracket, and he beat them down too. So he got double gold. Shout out to my guy. Mimasify says, how old are you? I am 40. I'm 40. Yep, 40. And says he is 58. What? Right. And your car says 43. 43. Jesus Christ. I have to shave the beard off, right? It says Fry Cook Ralph is the next channel. It was interesting. It was interesting. Wait, stop the show. It says happy Sunday. Hey everyone, I'm here. Your car. What's up, Alexis? As soon as Alexis heard about the final exam, she was like, I'm present. It says you laid $5 in the tardy jar. Good luck on your exam. Says why he ignore all the other comments because of this.
You and I both know what I'm talking about. I actually don't. What are you talking about? Nope. We're not doing that. We're not. What exam? Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Anyways. We're gonna watch this for your car, right? My guy, your car. We're gonna watch this for you, right? So let me get this queued up, right? So let me pause this. This is for your car, all right? Let's go to this, all right? So Justin, Kamala Harris releases dating ads on Snapchat and Instagram telling young black men they won't get laid unless they vote for her. These ads are running near college campuses and in key swing states. And here's where it gets interesting. According to Meta Ads Library, the campaign is actually targeting women with the ads. Oh, that's sneaky, all right? About 65% of the ads spent going towards women. So let's watch this, right? Let's watch this. Because this is your car's favorite show of all time on YouTube, all right? So.
Hello, ladies. I'm Trey. It's good to be here.
Hey, Trey.
Hey.
So, what do you do and how much do you make?
I work in finance, making six figures.
How tall are you?
6'5".
Okay. Do you work out?
I like to stay active, yeah.
Do you have a plan to vote?
I'm just going to say, the person asking if he works out, they could have probably chose a better person to ask that on the ad. I'm just going to say, I'm just saying, all right.
I didn't plan on it. Hello, ladies. I'm Trey. It's good to be here.
Let's watch that one more time.
Hey.
So, what do you do and how much do you make?
I work in finance, making six figures.
How tall are you?
Mitch, is that you working in finance, making six figures? Is that you, Mitch? Are they targeting you, Mitch?
6'5".
Okay. Do you work out?
I like to stay active, yeah.
Do you have a plan to vote?
I didn't plan on it.
I found that pretty funny. I mean, your car. I know that's not the right show, your car, but God, I know that's not the right show, your car, but it's the spirit of the show that matters. You know, that's the spirit of the show. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Me Mysify says, I'm old too then. He's 30. Shout out to Me Mysify. Mitch is like 47 and a half, right? He'd be talking about them hands. That was hey, it's clever. It's clever, right? It's clever. It says I'd rather be old than dead. That's a good point. That is a good. You know what? I'm gonna throw a
Message.
Your car says, this isn't the right show. I know your car, but it's the spirit. It's the spirit, all right? Let me see. How much do you make? I have never answered that question ever. Me Mysify says, I'm not voting. What? Whatever works for you, man. You know what? I'm going to say this, right? I remember like back in the days, people say, oh my God, you're not exercising your right. You're not exercising your right. And people died for this right. I'm like, isn't it right to also not to do it? Like, isn't that part of it? Like, why? Don't let nobody force you into doing anything you don't want to do, all right? I'm just saying, all right? They fake the balloon pop show to make it seem like you can't. I say, I'm broke. That's my tagline. Shout out to Mitch. It's,
Mitch, it's kind of hard to do that when you pull up in that Lambo, though. I'm just saying, it's kind of hard to do that when you pull up in the Lambo, Mitch. So I'm just saying. Let me see. I tell him, we ain't got it. It says, they think Mitch, we know you got it, Mitch. We know you got it. Like pulling up in the Lambo and then, or Mitch pulls up in the self-driving Tesla and it's like, okay, what do you do? What do you do? Mitch is like, man, I just sell prescriptions out at CVS. That's all. I just sell prescriptions at CVS. We know you, Mitch. We know. Anyways, let's get into our second segment of the show. We're going to keep messing with this thing. All right, so let's go to, where do I want to go to? I want to go to here. Let's see. All right, so why do I have an extra? Let me see. I don't know why that would. Let me do USD. That shouldn't be getting a timeout though. Why would you get a timeout? All right, let's do this. Let's go into check the logs inside of, because it shouldn't be getting a timeout on this one. Let me see, Docker help. Let's do help first, right? And I want to do Docker inspect, and I want to do TCR currency conversion. All right, let's see. The port mapping is 8100. All right. Currency exchange. Oh, okay, I know why. Because this, all right, that's funny. That's funny. So this Docker compose, or not, but starting up this container is not going to work because it has the old URL that we used last time. So that means we need to change that. All right. Shoot. All right, let's do this. Docker. We're gonna do Docker stop TCR currency conversion, and we're gonna just go up to get one where we Docker run. Keep going up. Actually, we got to remove the other one too. Actually, I can do this. So we're gonna chain some commands together. So let me find one that we had. Docker. All right, there we go. Let me see. All right, so we can take this one. I'm gonna copy the URL. Where's my mouse? Okay. So yeah, so this is from last week where we had a different URL on Amazon. So now we need to just update it. So that's why we can't use the same. We can't use the same address. So we're gonna take this off. I'm gonna paste it here. Take that off. All right. And we also need to do a Docker compose down. I wonder if there's a way that you can override that setting when you go to start the container. I'll look at that in a second. Docker RM TCR currency conversion, and then do that. Cool. So we have that running. All right. So now if we go back to our browser, and this should work now, or not. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. There it goes. Cool. So now if we go to our Docker compose file,
We also need to override this environment variable. I wonder if I put this in last time because that wouldn't work. So under currency conversion, let me zoom in on that a little bit. I for edit, we're going to do environment. And then we're going to do currency exchange URI. And we're going to actually paste this one. We're going to put 8,000. And we're going to also do an override on this one. All right, so we're overriding the currency exchange URI, we're overriding the port, and we're overriding the port for currency conversion, we're overriding the port for currency exchange. All right, I think that's everything, right? I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and escape that. All right, we have that written out. Now, if we were to do, I think that's everything. Docker compose up dash D for, well, let's leave it without the D for now. Docker compose up, and let's see what happens. See, he's still trying to use that port 8,000. That's what I don't understand. Well, let's go back to looking at our Stack Overflow. So it says port, so Docker compose override. It says this only works if the Docker compose override exists and you just run Docker compose up dash D. It doesn't work if for multiple Docker compose. It doesn't work for multiple Docker compose files overrides. For example, Docker compose dash F. Just keep the Docker compose super simple. Let's see. So why is the ports override not working? Let's take a look at this link right here. So the base compose.yaml services app image port 8080 to 80, right? And then it says to remove the original port but expose a new one, the following override file will be used. Services app ports override, and then the different ports. See, but that's what I'm not, that's why, but the error, all right, so let's look at the error. Q. It says bind for 8,000 failed. Port is already allocated. But is it? What I'm wondering is if it's actually going through, let me see something. Docker PS. Docker PS-A. So we have make this bigger so I can read it better. Actually make it smaller too. So we have this one here. All right, let's do let me do an inspect on this one. If I can, I don't know if I can, since it's not running. Docker inspect. Okay, so let's see. Oh, you know what? I might need to do. I might need to add a version in there. So let me see inside of Docker Compose files. So let's go to ls vim docker compose dot yaml, and I need to see. Let me find the version to add. I think it's like version 3.7 or something. Let me see. If I was to go here, like 3.7, let me see. Latest Docker Compose version. Let's see. Let me see. Let's just share this screen. What version of Docker Compose to use in file? Let me see. I normally have a version at the beginning of it. Let's try version 3.8. Maybe that'll work. Or let's in here. Did I not start the clock? Did I not start the clock? Could have sworn I did. Oh well. Whatever. We'll take a break in I don't know. I'll just start it off. Let's see. We'll take a break in like 5 minutes. I don't know how long we've been going for, but can't believe it. I forgot to start the clock. Let me fix this thing. Yeah, I'll take a break in like 5 minutes. Can't believe I forgot to start the clock. Didn't even play Little John. All right, it's all good. It is all good and all right. So, let's do version 3.8 WQ, and let's do the same thing for Vim Docker. Actually, I'm going to rename this as well. MV for move, but when you're trying to rename something, it's going to be the same. But we're going to call it Docker compose.yml. And let's go to Vim Docker compose.override or Docker. Oh, you know what? Oh my God, it's my fault. It is all my fault. I gave it the wrong file name. So let's do this, right? So we're going to do mv docker.override to docker compose.override.yml. That's why it wasn't working. That's why it wasn't working. Vim docker compose.override, and we're going to just add in, anyway, we're going to still add in the version at the top. Okay. Now, if we do docker compose up, and bada bing, bada boom. I wonder if that was the issue last week. Did I have the wrong file name last week as well? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. So I'll start it up now. So let's go over to the browser. See what we got going on over there. Actually, no, before we do that, let's go to, crap. I got two. Okay, no, so let's do Docker PS. And now we have it running on the different ports. So if we go, if we go over here and we do here, and I'm going to change this to 81 or 8050. Is that the one I did on? Yeah, I think so. There we go, 8050. It is, we have that running. And if we do 8150, we're 8150. And we have it running there. Look at that. Look at that. I think that's everything actually for that part. So it's docker-compose.override, not docker-compose-override. So, these little things that would come along the way, but we figured it out, right? But let's head to break. Let's head to break. Now, this is a good stopping point for a break anyway, so I'm not even sure how long we were. I don't even know how long we were going for that segment, but let's go to break. So, and then after that, we'll figure something else out after that. I think, probably start looking at Kubernetes next. So let me see what was going on in the chat for that time. Mitch says, I pull up in a Kia. You got the undercover car. Me myself says freedom of choice. Just because we have the right to vote doesn't mean our. I don't know about that. But I'll say it doesn't mean you have to. Does it count? I don't know. Let's see. Does it count if you vote? That's debatable. Does it count if you don't? Definitely not. So I'll go with that. Because says they didn't die for my right to vote. They died a right to have a choice to vote or not. I agree with that 100%. 100% I agree with that. It was to have the choice because before they didn't have a choice at all. Now they give you the choice to do what you want to do. Your car says, I might work at Walmart at night stocking shelves. When I was in college, I did it. There was one time I fell asleep with a can of green beans in my hand, and then I quickly woke up and snapped out of it and but I was like literally, I was like about to put it on the shelf. Unloading the trucks was fun though. I would say unloading the trucks were fun. Stocking the shelves, not so much. Let's say, I used to say I'm just a stock boy. Stock shelves, that's me. Let's see. I'm not coming to work on Christmas Eve. I used to love to work on holidays because I didn't have nowhere to go. It would either go to work and get either double pay or go sit at a friend's house doing nothing. So I'll be like, give me the double pay. Give me the double pay all day, any day.
Money.
Mitch says, if a girl asks how much you make, especially nowadays, that's a red flag. Don't even entertain it. They want to know what you make, but they can barely make 30K. No offense to anyone. You know what, Mitch? You gotta.
How dare you?
You didn't start with you didn't, Mitch. You know you have to start this with all due respect, all right? Then you can say that, but you can't at the end say no offense, right? You got to start off with all due respect, all right? Come on, Mitch. You know the rules. You know the rules, Mitch. Oh, Jesus, Mitch. Your car says I usually ask how much they make. They usually climb up and start with a long story of multiple businesses but no profit. See, your car, no. See, that's their problem, right? That's a problem, right? They have to start off with when your car. So let's play this out, right? When your car asks, so how much do you make? It has to go, I grew up in a middle class family. All right, there you go. That's how you're gonna hit your car with the okie doke, with the 1-2 punch. It's like, how much do you make? I grew up in a middle class family.
You and I both know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't. What are you talking about?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. I fell asleep with a can of green beer. I did. I was like right about to put it on the shelf, and I fell asleep. You see, your car knows with all due respect. You see, there you go. Then you can say that. All right? I'm just saying. All right, let's get to the next thing I wanted to look at. So let's see what. So here's the next thing. All right, so this one was pretty cool, pretty interesting for those who like the zoo and stuff like that. Saw this and I was like, this is interesting. Let's go over to here. So look at this kid and look at this lion right here, right? Kid, yellow, lion right here, right? So when I first saw that, right, I didn't notice that there was a glass there because it's kind of blurry. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to eat the little kid. They are going to eat the little kid. But let's finish watching. It's not too long. It's about a minute long. Let me mute this. I don't want no music copyright stuff. Oh, he's about to get him. He's about to get him. Ooh. See, but here's a problem that I have with this, right? How many times have they hit the glass? Do they test the glass to make sure that these animals cannot at some point break through it? Because all that banging on the glass, you know, I don't want to be the one who like I don't like this. I don't want this nope, not happening. Nah, see, I don't want to see their mouth open trying to bite me. You know? See, that was a hard hit on the glass. And then what if it's when I'm standing there, that's when that was a big jump. That was a big jump. But when I'm saying that's when the glass decides to shatter, right? Look at that. Nope, not happening for me. Nope. I'm not taking that risk. They're telling you this is how we see you. You have us locked up in like a caged animal, right? And look at this guy. He's trying to eat the little baby's head. And then this one comes out of nowhere. Nope. Anyways, I'm not having it. I mean, while we're watching this, we'll read the comments while we're watching this, right? All right, let's go back to full screen. All right, so Mitch, that's a big jump. All right, Mitch had said, Ralph played me a couple of months ago. I was going for something. He saved me. I saved you? Well, shout out to me. I remember a few conversations we had, Mitch. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Just got to be careful out there. Be careful out there. It says that's what friends are for. Wrong, your car. Wrong. Nope. You got it all wrong, your car. That's what best friends are for. So you gotta get it right. Got it. Besties in the whole wide world. It says I like the zoo. I'm a sponsor at one of them. Interesting. You sponsor the zoos. That's cool. Which zoo, Mitch? Which zoo? And what does it mean to sponsor a zoo? Like, what does that mean that you sponsor a zoo? I never heard of that before. But I'm not the most zoo knowledgeable person, to be honest with you. It says that he is not. See, correct. We are not friends. We are bestest friends in the whole wide world.
We the best.
It says facts. You two are even better. But you know what? Sometimes because brothers are just via blood, right? Friends, you decide, you choose your friends, and that's what. But you're bonded to your best friends for life.
I appreciate you.
Well, they are caged up. What do you expect? I hear you, but I'm not gonna take that chance. I am not gonna take that chance. Mitch says, monkeys and gorillas, what I'm scared of, they always banging on the glass. You guys, okay, remember the line? They got you in here looking like a caged animal. You guys remember that? You remember that line from the movie? Why didn't you never visit me? I didn't want to come in here seeing you in here caged up like, seeing you here like a caged animal. Sponsor equals donate. Money equals tax write-off. That's the play. I can see you. It says just donate. Some zoos are free to help get into at no cost. So I help. Look at my guy for the people, Mitch. Clap it up for Mitch. Clap it up for my guy, Mitch, for the people as always. All right, we are going to get into our last segment of the day, but the next step is to be getting into Kubernetes at this point. So let's see what we need to do to, let me start it for real this time.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. And all right, so I'm going to start closing some stuff down. All right, so let's start closing this down. All right, so let's see if we were to do how to get started with, or let's see how to install Kubernetes. So getting started. So let's take a look. Getting started with Kubernetes, because that's going to be the next thing that we get into deeper next month. All right, so let's read. This section lists different ways to set up and run Kubernetes. When you install Kubernetes, choose an installation type based on ease of maintenance, security, control, available resources, and expertise required to operate and manage a cluster. You can download Kubernetes to deploy a Kubernetes cluster on a local machine into a cloud or your own data center. Several Kubernetes components such as Kube API Server or Kube Proxy can also be deployed as container images within the cluster. It is recommended to run Kubernetes component as a container image wherever possible. That is wherever that is possible, and to have Kubernetes manage those components. Components that run containers, notably kubelet, can't be included in this category. If you want to manage a Kubernetes cluster yourself, you can pick a managed service, including certified platforms. There are also other standardized and custom solutions across a wide range of cloud and bare metal environments. So, I guess we should probably, before we even get into that, say like, what the hell is Kubernetes anyways, right? I had a long video, maybe I think it was a 2-part series, for our pre-recorded Wednesday software explorations concept and overviews, where we were going over what Kubernetes was. But being that we're on a live stream right now, and that was a couple of months ago, let's just see what is Kubernetes anyways, right? So Kubernetes is an open source platform that automates the management, scaling, and deployment of containerized applications. It's often abbreviated as K8, a numerium. Numerium? I have never heard that word of numerium before. Have you guys ever heard numerium? I've never heard that. It's a all right. So that counts the 8 letters between the K and the S. What? K8s? What? Hold on 1 second. So you're telling me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But why would you do it? Why would you say it that way, though? Why would you say that? Why K8s? Like, why can't, like, is it easier to say K8s than Kubernetes? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense. But to be fair, right? To be fair. I have a friend from jiu-jitsu. Not gonna name no names, Zach. But I was telling him what happened in the competition yesterday, and he's like, I hate advantages. It should just be something else. I'm like, oh, leave it to you. Just get started. Now you want to change all the rules, right? I'm like, the rules are the rules. So if you guys call it K8s, then by all means call it K8s. But I'm gonna just say Kubernetes because I don't know what this. I've never heard of this numerium. I can't even say the word. Like, I've never heard it before. But Kubernetes is right. So Kubernetes can schedule and automate tasks. Kubernetes can automate many container-related tasks, including deployments, rollouts, services, discovery, storage, provisioning, load balancing, and auto-scaling. Self-healing. Kubernetes can automatically restart or replace failed containers and take down containers that don't meet health check requirements. And manage clusters. Kubernetes can assemble computers into a cluster to run workloads in containers. Kubernetes may be used by many companies, including Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Meta, NVIDIA, Reddit, and Pinterest. It's often used in clouds and data centers because it can run and manage workloads of all sizes. Kubernetes was originally designed by Google, but is now maintained by the Cloud Native Computing Foundation. And we went through all of that in our presentation. So if you want to get more familiar with Kubernetes to see what we're going to be doing, you definitely want to check that out. All right. So let's go back to getting it installed. Let's see here. Where were we? All right. So if you're learning Kubernetes, use the tools supported by Kubernetes community or tools in the ecosystem to set up a Kubernetes cluster on the local machine. So let's go to install tools. And I'll tell you this, right? When I first tried to learn Kubernetes years ago, my computer was too slow to do it. Like, I was trying to start it up and it was like, no. And I was like, so sad. I was like, this was me.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
But we started from the bottom and now we got a real deal computer to be able to handle this, right? So we're going to install kubectl. So the Kubernetes command line tool, kubectl, allows you to run commands against Kubernetes clusters. You can use kubectl to deploy applications, inspect and manage cluster resources, and view logs. For more information, including the complete list of kubectl operations, see the kubectl reference documentation. Kubectl is installable on a variety of Linux platforms, Mac OS, and Windows. Find your preferred operating system below. We're going to go to install kubectl on Mac OS. Before you begin, you must use the kubectl version that is within one minor version difference of your cluster. For example, I don't have a cluster, but okay, it's cool. So it says install kubectl on Mac OS. Apple Silicon. I guess we got to do this. So let's do a curl command. Curl is like to make a network request. Let's copy this whole thing. And let's go to so we can open up a new one. Let's go to CD downloads.
it smaller. And we're going to go with that curl command. It's going to download the file. I wonder if my double screen view still works. Let me see. I'm going to try to do a double screen so I can do these side by side. Let's go to... Oh, it still works. Let me set that up to... All right, so let's do that for a second, just so we can do these side by side. All right, so we have that. Now we're gonna go to install kubectl binary with curl on Mac OS. Note, download a specific version. To download a specific version, replace that. All right, we didn't need to do that. We got the latest one. Validate the binary, optional. Not gonna do the optional file. Yeah, all right. So make the kubectl binary executable. So maybe I shouldn't put it in the download folder, but whatever. For now, we'll leave it there. So we're gonna do chmod. It's a change permissions. I think, what is X? Let me see. What is X in chmod? X is execute. All right, cool. So chmod X and then /kubectl. Got that taken care of. And now we're gonna do sudo mv. So it didn't matter that we had it in the download because it's being moved anyway. So we're gonna move it to usr local bin kubectl. All right, so we're moving it anyways to a bin folder. Oops, I have a typo. I have two typos. Jesus. So local bin kubectl. All right, let's do that. And password. Got that done. And now we're going to do sudo change owner to root. And then usr local bin kubectl. So we're changing the owner to root. Enter. All right, so that takes. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. We did the move, and now we're going to do. I wonder if I have to let's see, kubectl version client. Oh, nice. I don't even have to redo it. So there you go. And then it says for detailed view, use kubectl. We don't need that. After installing and validating kubectl, delete the checksum file. I don't think I had downloaded the checksum file. Oh, Jesus Christ, I could have installed it with Homebrew as well. I could have installed. Why did you do that to me? Why did you do that? Why did you just give me the Homebrew option first, right? Why didn't you give me Homebrew first? I'm going to remove it. I'm going to remove I'd rather install it with Homebrew. So let's do sudo rm usr local. We can always do it again if we have to. So kubectl. All right. So now let's see if we did. Cool. It's not found. So now let's do brew. Brew install kubectl. I'd rather do brew. I would rather do brew. So it's updating. All right, did it install? Let me see. Let's try that again. Cube install brew, kubectl. All right, so it's installed. What else do we do? What else do we do? So let's do that again. Kubectl version client. Is that the same one is that the same version we had last time? Yep, same version. Perfect. All right, cool. So, let's see. So now, if we were to do kubectl cluster dash info, couldn't get current API. All right, so there's nothing started. All right, so you'll see a response. Q was configured correctly. Your access to your cluster. If you see a message similar, kubectl not configured. Do I have it not configured? Okay, let's see. Let's keep looking. Optional plugins. Upgrade bash. So we can get a completion helper on this. Install. All right, so let's do upgrade bash. So let's do that, right? Echo bash version. So pretty much we're setting up our computer here. It says if it's too, I didn't get no. Let's do brew. Maybe I don't even have brew install bash. All right, so now if we do echo bash version shell. Okay. I'm not seeing a version number for the bash. Bash dash version. So bash is version 3.2. Okay. I don't know why that bash version thing wasn't working. All right, so install bash complete. So we're gonna do brew install bash completion at 2. Okay. So now we have to add that to the bash profile so it can actually work. Let's see. So let's just copy this line out. And we're just going to paste it in here, see what happens. Okay. And then enable kubectl auto completion. We're going to just copy that line. We're setting ourselves up for success right here, all right? So, add the completion script, okay, to the directory, okay. Okay. No such file, bash completion.d. kubectl. Let me see. Add the completion script to the directory. Source the completion script in your bash. Source the completion script in your bash profile. Let me see. Let's go back a little bit. Let's look at this. Something's missing. So, as stated in the output of this command, add the following to your bash profile file. You can test if you have bash completion v2 already installed by typing. I already installed the homebrew anyways. So, as stated in the output command, add the following to your bash profile. So, let's do this. Let's do an output of our bash profile. Cat. Actually, I don't know that we're going to show on the bash profile. Let me go and check before I share something that I shouldn't be sharing. So let's do bash profile. I can share that. So it just has source kubectl bash completion. That doesn't look right. So reload your shell and verify that bash completion v2 now you have to ensure that kubectl completion script gets sourced in all your shell sessions. There are multiple ways to achieve this. Source the completion script and all right, cool. Let's do the double screen again. What the heck? All of a sudden that double screen doesn't want to work. Okay, I gotcha. I'll go do it myself. Let me see. Brew. Reload your shell and verify. So how do I reload the shell? Let's go to another shell.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
And let's do type init completion. What? I don't know. Anyways, I think that's a good spot for today. Let's go back to full screen. We're going to wrap it up with this today, and then we'll continue setting up Kubernetes. Maybe I'll have some more documentation on the steps to follow to set it up. Something over here we're getting stuck with. But we'll figure it out. No biggie at all, right? So that is it for today. I'm going to check the chat, and then we're going to watch the video of my first YouTube upload ever. Yep, 17 years ago. Let's see. Where were we? Mitch says, I don't like animals, only wild ones, like cheetahs and lions. Wish I could have one as a pet, like Tyson did. Wow. Tyson got rid of his tiger. They got loose in the neighborhood and lost one of them when they tried to eat the neighbor's dog. He got rid of the other one after that. It's crazy. Your card says, leave wild animals in the wild. And your car says something that I'm not going to read, and not going to read that one. Let's go to, your car says, they calling Big Meech, the real Big Meech, a snitch. What? I don't even know who that is, to be honest. I just know who that is from Rick Ross songs. I don't even know who Big Meech is anyways, and Jeezy songs, but no idea who that is. And quite frankly, I couldn't give two flying either way. All right. I'm just saying.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. With all due respect. With all total due respect, I couldn't care less. It says that so is Little Ralph. Little Ralph. What are you talking about? What happened to Little Ralph? What? I'm so lost. All right, what else we got? All right, that's it. So as we wrap the show up, as we're in good timing today, as we wrap the show up, we are going to watch my very, very first upload. All right, so we're going to go to, hopefully this works. Let me see. We're going to go to, where? There you go, cool. Hopefully this plays. Let's see if this plays, all right? Let's go. So this was my first YouTube upload 17 years ago. All right, let me get it the other way. I'll get it the other way. Hold on. Let's go. Let me see. How can I get this? Hold on. Where is the... Hold on. That's not what I want. Where's the controls? There we go. Ah, okay, there. What? That's so dumb. All right, let's go like that. All right, cool. So, all right, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share this video with you guys. Let's go to here. That was the first YouTube video, and that was actually also the very first car that we sold on. We actually sold it on eBay. The very first car that we sold on eBay. Mitch, notice the jersey tags on that Honda. My friend was from up that way. I'm not sure if he lived in New York or New Jersey or both, but that's where he originally started off, and then he moved down here to sunny South Florida. And he's actually been on, he was on a show. What was the name of that channel? It was like a car channel or that. Anyways, the company that he either works for or was working for, they had a TV show where they were showing the cool customization that they did. He was more of the, like he would create like the speakers boxes and stuff like that. I can't remember the name of the company or the show that they used to be on. But that was that. As we wrap it up, let me check the chat. Let me see. You're a snitch too. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What did I do? What did I say? What did I do? What are you talking? What? What did I do?
Hoy te voy a hablar de motores.
Where'd that come from?
¿Cuáles son los más icónicos?
Where'd that come from? All right, just started talking out of nowhere. Let me close that out. Let's see. That's what I was trying to figure out. That's what I was trying to figure out. Let's see. It says, you didn't do a test run before this. You're unprepared. Bitch notice it says, wait, all right, those jersey plates, they sure are jersey plates. They are jersey plates. Ralph looked like, that wasn't me driving. That wasn't me driving. That was my friend. Says, I reminded Ralph of his original friend. That's a great friend of mine. I'm telling you, like I was always, so he would need
he wasn't like the computer person, right? So he'd always send me a list of all the supplies that he like. I'm telling you, we built eBay cars, right? Like I would be ordering all the parts for the cars off eBay, and then like kits and stuff like that, bumpers and all that, hoods and stuff like that, and they'll get it shipped. And then he would install it on the cars, and then we sell them. You know, that's what we used to do. That's what we used to do. Let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can find his. Let me see if I can find his. I'll show you some of his work if I can find his Instagram thing. Let me switch to. Can I switch? How do you switch in this? Oh, wait. Ah, crap. See if I can switch. Yeah, let's go with that. See if that's going to work. Are you kidding me? Do I have my phone? Oh, I don't have my phone on me. Oh, actually, I can email it. Where is my phone, actually? I have no idea where my phone is. Let's do this. Get the... Gmail. See if I can find his profile. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Let me see if I can find this profile to show you some of the work that my friend has done. Mitch asked if I still talk to. I haven't spoken to him recently. Let me see. Let's see. There we go. Let me see if he has anything up there. Oh yeah. There. Okay. So let me see what I got over here. Can I make it? Why is it so small? Let me see. Yeah. Actually, all right. So let's go with. All right, we'll do this. We'll do it like this. All right. So, let me share the screen again. So that's some of the work that he does. He does everything. He does alarms. He does sound systems. He does interiors. The boxes. Let's see what else. I don't even know what this is, but it looks cool. It's like a workstation. It's like a mobile workstation. I need one of these in my life. I need one of these. Let's see. That's dope. That is dope. All right, no music, no music. But that's nice. Let's see what else they got. Oh, what's this? Let's see. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what else we got. From 2 years ago. Go back to that video. No sound on that. What else? Yeah, so he'll make like he'll use, I forgot the name of the machine that he would use, but he'd be making like these cutouts and stuff like that to make this stuff. Anyways, ooh, that's nice. Oh, you got Apple TV in there. That's dope. Anyway, ooh. Every time I try to wrap up, I find something new. Let me see. Yup. That's nice. Anyway, all right. That's enough. That's enough. Getting carried away here. Getting carried away. Let me see. Your car says hustling. Every day, Rob hustling. Have you watched the new? I keep forgetting. I'm gonna go watch it right after we get off of this. I'm gonna be working on my presentation for Wednesday while I'm watching Chicago PD. So that's the plan. Thanks for that's why Mitch is my best friend. He always reminds me of the most important things. Always forget. But your car. Now that is what you call van life, right? That's what you call van life. It says, I need that dome thing that goes on the ceiling in your house where people watch. Oh my God. You're talking about the, did I share that video? Did I share that video with you? Let me know. Did I share that video with you where the son installed what do they call it? The Jumbotron in the living room? He replaced the chandelier for a Jumbotron. Let me see. That was so nice. Mish. Of course. We got that. But yeah, that was really cool that, you see Mitch is distracting me now and it got me looking for the Jumbotron. Let me see. Jumbo. Well, before we can do that. Mitch, I'll just show you this to you real quick. Mitch, let me show just there you go, Mitch. There you go. All right. There you go, Mitch. You got it. All right, Mitch. I had to show that to you. It's such a troll. Such a troll. All right, let me see if I can find it. Jumbo. I even went once I saw it, I went and looked it up. See if I can find it. There we go. So let's look at this.
Upgrading it with
replacing my parents' chandelier with a Jumbotron.
It was time to get rid of my parents' ugly ass chandelier, and what better way to do it than upgrading it with a freaking Jumbotron? I got something cool to show you. What? Come over here.
Holy shit. This is freaking sweet, dude. I'll put my earbuds in. Your mom can watch whatever she wants. Fuck that chandelier. That thing was ugly anyways, man.
Why are you recording? What the fuck is that? Are you fucking... Corbin, can I have a normal fucking house with normal shit? This isn't a fucking frat house. You're just encourage.
Yes, because it's a Jumbotron.
Put it in the basement.
No, this solves the problem.
Dining room.
Yes, we eat in here. You said no more eating in the living room in front of the TV.
Family.
That is an excellent point, though. No more eating in the living room in front of the TV. So in the dining room, we just installed a Jumbotron. That is you see, we solve problems, right? We solve problems. If we can't eat in the living room in front of the TV, why not eat in the kitchen in front of the Jumbotron? I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. After I saw this, right, I did two things. I went and looked in my living room and I looked at the chandelier in there, and then I Googled how can I get my own Jumbotron. That's what I did. Just say it. I'm just saying. Or Mitch, or it's to replace the chandelier. I mean, look. Honestly, this has 4 lights, right? So now you have lights over the. I mean, at the end of the day, right? If we're gonna be practical, right? If we're gonna be practical, this serves way more purposes than a chandelier, because we have the light. Because all the chandelier does is bring light, right? This brings light, but we can also have each person can watch their own thing, right? So the wife can watch her shows. We can watch Chicago PD or the game or whatever, right? And then the kid can watch his own thing. Just saying. It was about like 3,500 when I saw it. From the website that I saw it for, it was about 3,500. Let's take a look. Jumbo. Personal Jumbotron. Let me see if we go over here. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Let me see. That wasn't the one I was looking at though. Let's go to shopping. Let me see. What? Why am I not getting my Jumbotron search? All right, let's go back. No, I hadn't seen it. Let me see. There we go. Shop mini. I think this is where I saw it from. It's actually not that bad. Supports 2432, the Nanotron, the Microtron, 24-inch. That's not that bad. This is a little. This might be a little excessive. "24 inches, extra plexiglass." Oh, maybe, I don't know. 4G. Sure, why not? $1,500 for my own Jumbotron? Who knows? Who knows, right? But let's finish watching it.
Family dinner. Family dinner. What do you think, Dad?
This is the best shit ever. This is the best one.
Replacing my parents'
Did you see her face? Like, look at the dad's face, right? Hold on.
Family dinner.
Look at the. Rack up just a little bit. Oh, look at the dad. Look at the dad. He's so happy. Look at the mom.
What do you think, Dad?
This is the best shit ever. This is the best one.
Replacing my parents.
Anyways, let's wrap it up. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to. The car's like the project. Nope, it's not a projector. It's a Jumbotron. Jumbotron, yes, Jumbotron. It's just a project. It's not a. It's a Jumbotron. It's a Jumbotron. There's a guy on YouTube who has his basement. Which is, I need to get that. Your car's like that. I'm telling you, such a party pooper. Such a party pooper. Such a part. Yes, I agree. Such a hater. Says, I thought it was practical. I just broke down why this is super practical. You have the lights to light the table, right? And then you have the Jumbotron, right? So, everyone can watch what they want to watch. I think it's very practical. This isn't a frat house. That was hilarious. It's for the man cave or the dining room. Yeah, that's a man cave thing. I would never get that though. The new 80 inches are crazy. I don't care about the 80 inches. Oh, come on. How much they cost. It says the TV plus. I'm telling you, like, who would replace your TV with the Jumbotron? It's in addition to it. It's an addition. I mean, and if you don't have a TV in the dining room, then solutions. Anything called Tron, so boring, so boring. That's not. Yeah, I thought it was more. That's not bad actually. That's not too bad. I have to look at it a little bit more. But somebody got to install it. That's another. I mean, he did it himself. I don't know. Does somebody have to install it for you? It's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Depends. I think it depends on what you plug it to. That's just minor details. How much electricity is it using? Oh my God. Are we really asking these questions? Are we? It's like buying $100,000 car that you're like, how much gas does it spend? How much gas does it spend? Come on, your car. Don't be a pooper.
Bruh.
Mitch is not having it. Mitch says, shut the up. With the projection. Nope. We want our own Jumbotron, right? We want our own Jumbotron. We don't want a stupid projector. Anybody, I mean, I'm going to take it back. My cousin has a projector and it is really, really cool. Very, very cool. But I would want the projector and the Jumbotron. Why? Why do I want, okay. Why do I want the projector and the Jumbotron, right? Do you remember in Talladega Nights when I forgot what he was doing in Talladega Nights, but he was doing two things at once, right? And he said, why do you need both? Because I like to party. You can have both. Why not have both? Let's see. It says there's a dude on YouTube. I think the name is Game Theater, something like that. His basement is dope. It's not a projector. No, I'm gonna find the projector that my cousin has and show that next time we're live because it's pretty cool actually. It's like this backwards reflection thing. It's not like the projection from far, but it's like I don't even know the name, but it's really cool. It's really cool. Let me see. They have 4K projection. What are we talking about? I know what you're talking about. My cousin has that. And I think it is really cool. I think his projection is like 100 inches or something like that. Maybe 120. But I don't see why you can't have both. It's like saying, well, if I wanted to get a Ferrari, right? Well, why don't you just get a Lambo instead? Well, why can't I just get both? Why not both? Because I like to party. Let's see. It's not the same as projector is what they use in school. It's a different type of projection. Let me see. I'll find it. Oh my goodness. Now they're fighting. But your car is right on the projection, though. Your car is right on the projection. It says, does it take regular free? Exactly, right? Exactly. 100K car to 1,000. I'm just, how much does the projection cost? How much is the projection? I'm just saying, this is when my mentors have the old money versus the new money talk. Why can't you just have both? I don't understand. It's like, all right. So are you saying then you would not have an old school arcade machine? Are you saying you wouldn't have an old school arcade machine? Yeah. He is mad, bitch. He is mad. But I'm like, why can't we have our toys? I just want my toys. Like see, I can see that your car would be the parent that's like, you can't have that and you can't have that. You can't. But why don't you just get this instead? It's better. I'm like, okay, why can't I have both? I've had like 20 cars in my lifetime. I just want both. Give me both. All right. You know what? Your car, I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this. I would get VR and call it a day. But your car, you can do whatever you want. But we want both. We want VR. We want I don't even care for arcade machines, but I'll still get one. But my friend, he has a whole computer. Like I was at his house last week. He has a whole setup of like this for race car driving thing where he has a 34-inch monitor, right? And then he has like where you can sit in there and he has the steering wheel. It's super cool. Why can't we have both? You know what? This is what I was going to say, right? The same people who died for you to be able to vote or not vote, they also died for you to buy whatever the hell you want to buy. All right? That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. That's a good point. Why are we going backwards? Rob doesn't even have a game system. That's a good point. You got me on that one. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I've had so much fun with you guys. This was great. I don't know how we got from talking about my first YouTube video that I uploaded that actually has 185,000 views in 17 years, all the way to getting a jumbotron or a projection. I want both, right? I mean, I want both. Anyways, you know, it's time to wrap it up. It is time to wrap it up.
Real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
And this is facts. This is facts. Mitch doesn't have a game system either, you know, because we got better things to do. We got better things to do with our time. All right. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Had a wonderful, wonderful time. I'm going to be doing some more research on this Jumbotron, try to put it in the living room, see if I can get away with that. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful. Actually, no, before you guys know, I hope this works because this whole stuff has been weird today. But
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I had a great time. And you guys know that yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price is certainly not tomorrow's price because...
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
The price of the brick is always, always, always going up because remember, above everything else, I'm a knucklehead at times. This is Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Ralph the tech coach ain't leads the squad. Breaking down the code ain't no facade. Agile in his veins, he moves like a sprint. Real projects, real teams, yo, that's his stint. Talking structure, yo, he breaks it down clean. From object models to the microservice scene. Got QA rolling, catching bugs in the act. Every test they write, that code stays intact. Ralph got the swagger running that code scene. Building up devs like machines, you feel me? From scrums to sprints, he leads that pack. Teaching all the skills, ain't no turning back. From Python to Go, he's in the flow. Teaching devs how to make their skills grow. Real life projects, ain't no mock show. Hands in the dirt, watch them all glow. Security's tight, like a vault with no cracks. Pen testing apps, avoiding those hacks. He's dropping industry terms with a twist, but he keeps it real, can't resist. Ralph got the swagger running that code scene. Building up devs like machines, you feel me? From scrums to sprints, he leads that pack. Teaching all the skills, ain't no turning back. Talking API, CI/CD inline. Push and pull requests, that pipeline's divine. Version control with that Git on deck. He's got the whole squad chasing that next check. Running scrums, Ralph got them all locked. Can't bad boys, they never stop the clock. He drops mad wisdom straight from the stack. Taking rookies, turning them into pros, no slack. Teamwork's the key, it's all about trust. Every line of code is a must. Ralph got the swagger running that code scene. Building up devs like machines, you feel me? From scrums to sprints, he leads that pack. Teaching all the skills, ain't no turning back. Tech Coach Ralph, he's the guide you need. Giving future devs that hunger to succeed.